We are a cohort of digital diplomats, and we would like to welcome you to this talk, which is part of, let's say, future UN Summit. So we want you to be, let's say, our contributors or our collaborators into this effort. So our main problem is the gatekeepers. We all remember what gatekeepers are, the big companies that basically hold the main power in the markets of the digital space.
So we came together as a team and we concentrated all our 5 whys into some major challenging compasses that we were going to focus on. And these are the DG sovereignty, the data security, and the power balance or imbalance, the human rights, and the user-consumer rights.
The main pillars that are guiding this question that we pose to ourselves and now that we pose to you are mind the gap, which basically means to be as inclusive and as protective as possible of human rights, but also of other, let's say, considerations that we need to take and interests that all of our stakeholders have, but also international standards, which basically is what we want to balance our overprotectionism with. So we don't want one to overpower the other, and we put the emphasis on the standards.
We found different solutions which can really help the situation. So first of all, there needs to be an open dialogue between countries and the big tech. So we don't expect them to just comply straight away. We need to give them something in exchange. So there needs to be an exchange of benefits in this dialogue. We also see that there is coming up new technologies, for example, like in blockchain, which can actually provide us with a solution which can keep the privacy of data and have the flexibility and open market of data. We, of course, understand that there needs to be an international standard, so this can be taken by other countries as well. And the change must be also come from the bottom up as well as from the top down. And that's why the public needs to be as well activated to drive the change. And of course, there needs to be, of course, definitions of roles and mandates in this process.
After we implement these solutions, the status that we will be, the change status basically, would be to have better regulation, but again, without overprotectionism and nationalism, safety in all kinds of sectors and all kinds of incentives and interests and human rights, etc. Moderation of the overprotectionism, which will coincide with the better regulation, but also stabilization of the benefits of each other. So we exchange benefits. We want to, let's say, put all of the stakeholders in one table: civil society, NGOs, individuals, states, diplomats, etc., companies as well, and also see how we can give something while taking something as well. And this all leads us to our villain, the gatekeepers, becoming the hero of the story and turning into guardians. And when we reframe them as guardians, basically they're going to be safeguarding the data, which is our basic commodity and what we fear as a danger here, but also a better collaborator, like creating an alliance between the companies and the states. So that was our quest, how to turn gatekeepers into guardians. But in order to make all that happen, we need trust. Trust is in the middle of the circle. Trust has to be part of every step of the process. Thank you for listening.